Hello, I am Joy Resor of Joy on Your Shoulders. I would just like to comment today a little bit about my newer understanding of oneness. Really, life has been giving me messages upon messages of how there is this interconnectedness between everything, that separation is an illusion. I would say this began when I was young. I would know who was calling before the phone would ring, and I felt very odd, like, oh my gosh, I have ESP. How could this be? How could I understand who was calling before the phone rings? And over the years of my life, I have just been led to synchronicity upon synchronicity, and this newer, deeper, always deepening understanding that there is oneness in our lives, that separation is truly an illusion. We are not separate from anything, anybody, anyone who has passed. I recently had an amazing healing from with my Nana. This is a grandmother of mine who passed many years ago, and I didn't even know. I was still holding, some angst, some unhealed energy towards her. But when I had the beautiful opportunity to go to South Africa in March of this year, of 2017, I was also given the chance to visit a Zulu medicine woman who said to me, make a memorial to your grandparents. When she said it, I realized, oh my gosh, I have never liked my one grandmother that we called Nana. This was my father's mother. It is because my father was so wounded from his mom, and in our life he was unhealed, so he carried a very strong dislike for his mother, which was passed to us. So I judged her. I didn't like her. So what happened when this medicine woman in South Africa said, make a memorial to your grandparents, I started forgiveness prayers that night to my Nana, who is in the ethers, who passed years ago. And I don't think I gave you the part about how I had a toothache starting in February. I went to the dentist. He said it wasn't anything dental. And then I went to South Africa and started these forgiveness prayers to my Nana. When I returned to Brevard, North Carolina, I went to a craniosacral therapist to help put my body in balance for the falls that I had experienced. I had fallen twice on my journey across the world. And at this one point, she said, Joy, your grandmother is here. Oh my gosh, people. I started crying, as you might imagine. I didn't need to know, did Kim see my grandmother, my Nana? Did Kim feel her in the room? But I started crying in release of the judgment I had held against her. And then I saw in my mind's eye Nana embracing me, loving me. The next day, my tooth I had this feeling, and I intuited, this is a goodbye from my Nana, of the message she had been giving me in my tooth. And that is what it was. My tooth stopped hurting the next day. I have felt more whole, more love, stronger inside myself. of my work in the world because I received a healing of this very old issue inside me of judgment against my Nana. So, oneness, oneness, oneness. It is true. I have no more doubt ever in my mind or in my heart that everything is connected. May you live into your own understanding that separation is an illusion, and may the oneness of this life bring you so many blessings. Thank you. Joy Resor, joy on your shoulders. Bye-bye.